Alright, that worked out quite well.
I shall do what I must.
8.33 Endless Shite was a genuine KBT creation. I've had some genuine KBT creations in my time, I'll have you know. Genuine KBT flavour. Delicious. You know, this all tastes like shit. But that is the KBT authentic flavour. Tastes like shit. How's it going, everyone? I'm KingBlackToof. Welcome back to this video. So, challenge is just finished, and I think a lot of people are in the same boat where we're just trying out different decks that we saw during the challenger. I tried out Freddybabes Consume Swarm deck that we saw. Amazing plays, I just want to say, during the challenger. I thought it was a really good deck. I love the fact that Freddybabes brings in unique decks that we don't see very often. So, amazing play with Jermaine and Yennefer to get the, to deal with Swarm from the opponent while also getting all the Harpies out. Now, I've been playing this deck for, the rest of the day after Challenger. So I managed to play, a handful of games, about 10 to 12 or something. I got big hands. But I do feel like there's some issues with the deck. And I think the main one is consistency. And I think it goes to show, definitely in the Challenger, that Jermaine is the weakness here. If you don't pull Jermaine, or he gets prevented by, I don't know, a Lacerate, a Epidemic, or usually it's more like Moonlight or Ballistas or something like that. So all the cows die. Then it becomes increasingly difficult to actually even get the Harpies out of the deck in any form. The amount of beasts you've got in this deck is massively small. Basically, it is Jermaine's cows. We've got other Harpies if you want to play a Harpy from your hand, which is what we saw Freddybabes do in certain matches. He played a Harpy from hand. He also used the cow from Yennefer and ate those to get the other Harpies out, which is a backup strat, but it's not an ideal one. It's a really kind of bad one. But yeah, so they're the only beasts in the deck. Now, on the other hand, you could try and do a backup strat by sticking in the Woodland Spirit in some form. This will create 3 wolves, which again would be enough for you to consume and get the Harpies out. And I also think in the current state on normal ladders, it's completely different to tournaments. It definitely is different because you can ban Alchemy, Nilfgaard with Viper Wishes and stuff. And I feel like my Arrakis Behemoth do die very often. I built this deck about, I don't know, 5 months ago, or a very similar deck. And I felt like my Arrakis Behemoths, I left it, I didn't refine it too much. I felt my Arrakis Behemoths died a lot. They'll die to Muzzle, they'll die to Alzor's Thunder from any of the Silver Spies, and they might replay that in some form. Viper Witches, it'll die a lot. And if these die as well, then you haven't got many ways of getting your Arrakis drones out. And then the deck starts to cascade a little bit of bad draws there. Not to mention there are some, tricky draws there. 3 Harpies, 3 Arrakis drones that you don't want in your opening hand. But most other things are particularly fine. So I played a game where it went perfect, absolutely so, being the best demonstration of the deck it could possibly be. And then I played some other games where I think more often I didn't have Jermaine, and then things just went wrong, or Jermaine gets countered and things just go wrong. And we saw that very much with Freddybabes games where the Ballista countered Jermaine and he had a really difficult time there, and then Moonlight countered Jermaine and he had a really difficult time. So I do think consistency with the beasts is an issue, and maybe you could stick in Woodland Spirit to try and solve that problem. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. I've got Jermaine, we've got that, we've got ways to beat it, we've got that, it's nice, still want that. Right, we'll leave it there. Don't want to risk it too much. Right, he's going for the swarmy business. So let's do Jermaine.
We'll defend our homes, no matter what.
I exist because Master Gehenna wills it so.
Wills it so. No gold in hand, so good. So good, it feels good. What we got? Right, so this is the play, really, isn't it? and then harpies. So that was a large power play. But I mean, that's nothing new. Like I said, I built that opener a long time ago. So I just never refined it, I suppose. The issue. Maybe that's my problem. What's your problem, KBT? That's my problem. I never refined it. Shazam! This is going to be huge tempo play. Just this 3-card. It is 3-card setup, but it's quite a massive tempo. Really big. I do like the fact that the Arrakis Behemoths doesn't matter how much health they have to how many spawns they get. I do like that in a way. No, I don't really, not really bothered about the particular things. Like, this can get out of hand very quickly, so I'm going to make a play, and then I'm going to pass. Right, that's my tempo play. Back into 55. Kind of back out of this mother. Unless he's got a Scorch. Oh, destroy my leader. He can't target it. Bad play. That's why he's got immune. That's the whole reason he's got immune. I'm going to take that to the bank. Alright, we'll go for a long round here. Time to undig your passivity. Go get your Decks of Chaos.
Oh, I sense trouble.
Decks of Chaos. I get the reference. I was going to play God of War. I really want to play God of War. I'm like in a really important spot, but I don't think it's a good idea to do that right now. I came up with this deck where Freddy was still... No, I'm not trying to take Freddy's glory. He definitely refined it to how he liked to play it. He's a much better mathematician than me.
Must be an important lesson in this. But what?
Ruhin can be used two ways. You can use Ruhin to buff insectoids, meaning all these. Okay. Or you can use it on Draug. You can use it on Draug and the insectoids now, or you can use it with Draug and then get a big, something like 16-point Ruhin or something.
I forgive you. This time.
I'm using Freddy's deck. You know, I don't like to steal people's decks, but you know, just give it a bit of fun, a bit of play. I guess we'll play this, and then we'll eat it after. Oh, we can always eat that. Got anything worth eating? He's got an 11. I've got a 10. That's a lot of insectoids, which is really good. Also buff Bran, Draug Bran. Literally net decked as soon as the challenger ended. I know. I don't think it's something I would play consistently, but it's nice as a little change. You know? But the thing is, I've tried this deck before. Like I said, I've played Arrakis Queen with Arrakis Behemoths and drones and harpies. I even showed it you, and I felt like it wasn't good enough for ranked and casual stuff, honestly. That was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 point
I shall be your
play
eyes,
there.
my lord.
A deck necker. Yeah. For any of you viewers, we must state that KBT is the biggest net decker out there. That's not true. Not true at all.
Must be an important lesson in this. But what?
You crossed the
We'll just go all in.
sorceress.
I don't see the reason not to. I got like pretty much double the points he's got. Shouldn't the opponent pass? I won the first round. So you can't. You can see my crown above my head.
You
Ding.
mistake stars reflected
See
in
what
the
he's going
bronze
for.
of the night sky.
He obviously wants to bring that back. He's been buffing it like mad. Oh, that was nice. We haven't got any more harpies anyway, but still. Alright, that worked out quite well.
I shall do what I must.
8.33 Endless Shite was a genuine KBT creation. I've had some genuine KBT creations in my time, I'll have you know. Genuine KBT flavour. Delicious. You know, this all tastes like shit. But that is the KBT authentic flavour. Tastes like shit. I put everything down. That was a pretty good game there. Authentic KBT flavour. Tastes like shit. Balanced game. The thing is, I think a lot of people will go for Freddy's deck, so what you need to do is get Hens out and get Tailbot's Ballista deck. That's what you need to do. That's the way to truly win.
Naivety is a fool's blessing.
No surprises.
Good luck beating Hens out. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. You're very kind.
Temeria has yet to speak its last.
For me, Bilberry's honour!
I can win this round. I can consume that before he gets a chance.
Your will be done, sire.
This is one of the issues with the deck that I had. I put down a low strength unit, but take down a low strength play, hoping that I've been out for 2 months. How's the meta? About the same. About the same. It's about the same. We're in 7 points. See? Give me that scotch. Give me that scotch. Right, 2 cards down. We'll eat his Ronvid though, and hopefully that will help hurt him a bit. I feel like I've kind of lost this anyway, just because Hensat is so fucking powerful. But we'll see. Gonna draw into godlike cards. Okay.
Death holds no surprises.
Eat the Ronvid before he comes out, get 11 points, and it denies it, which is nice. If I do the Giant Toad, the odds are I'm going to get the Arrakis Drone.
I sense strong magic.
The flows of magic are whimsical today. What are these names like Skok and Gork come from? Skork and Gork. Playing into Skork. I don't know. People just get sad about saying the same name over and over and over again, so. Yeah, we probably lost this one by miles. No, there's no inside joke. Just say it. Say a name that's, you know, can't bother to say anymore, and you'll be good to go. No one wants to say Scorch anymore. So Scotch and Scork and Gork is the ideal way to go. But how did you guys feel about the Challenger then? I thought the story was really fun.
The moment.
Yeah, I mean this I've played two times so far, and it just feels like this is happening all the time. With this deck, only Jermaine allows me to get the Harpies out, basically. Only the Arrakis Behemoth allow me to get the Arrakis drones. And every time that Freddybabes lost, it's because Jermaine was countered. Ballistas, Moonlight, and I feel like that's just, you know, that's just it. Yeah, I did neck deck, but what we discovered was that I actually made the deck about 2 patches ago. So there you go. And I considered it not very good. And I'm starting to think the same thing here. There's not enough consistency in this particular version. Only Jermaine is enough beasts. And he's just wrecking me. Okay. And if you get rid of Jermaine, then the Harpies are stuck in your deck. And the Arrakis Behemoths, you get rid of them, then, you know, so... difficult.
We enter the fray!
The organisation of the game itself, yeah, exactly. I mean, there should be some form of CD Projekt Red, maybe interception. Like they can put cards in the graveyard back into the board or into the hand or whatever. Just, yeah, I mean, it definitely might not work outside tournament formula. I did say that at the very beginning.
And a gentleman.
Absolutely could be true there.
You crossed the wrong sorceress.
Men of Kedwen, attack!
Is that a bloody Baron?
I pass on every 10th round.
You done goofed. No. The deck was lost at the beginning. No Jermaine either. So this is the issue with the deck. It's super califragilistic expiala bollocks.